99% of men don't do this. Women love it. Do it now. Stoic life lessons, Old Stoic wisdom. Did you know there's a subtle yet powerful language in relationships? A language that, when understood, can completely transform the way you connect with women. Welcome to Stoicism Win. Today, we're uncovering the 8 things women secretly crave yet seldom express. Trust me, by the end of this journey, you'll know exactly what it takes to captivate a woman's heart in a way that goes beyond the surface. Imagine knowing exactly how to read her emotions, understanding what makes her truly feel seen, and having the ability to unlock her deepest desires. It might sound like a fantasy, but it's not. I'm about to share with you how to tap into those hidden vulnerabilities that most men overlook. When you do, you'll create connections that are not only deeper, but unforgettable. Now picture this. You're on a date. Everything seems fine, but something feels off. What if I told you there's a secret step you can take to completely captivate her, leaving her thinking about you long after the date is over? Sounds too good to be true, right? But here's the hard truth. If you don't learn these secrets, you might miss out on creating a bond that lasts. You could become just another fleeting memory, or worse. She might find someone who understands her needs better. That's why it's so important to stick with me until the end. What I'm about to share could change everything, helping you go from an average connection to one that leaves her unable to stop thinking about you. And don't forget, there's a bonus secret at the end, one so powerful it'll make any woman obsess over you. Before we dive deeper, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because the life-changing tips I'm about to reveal will set you apart from the rest. Now let's begin with the first secret. First secret: the power of touch before intimacy. In the world of relationships, there's one crucial truth that too many men overlook, and it's something that women secretly crave: the power of touch before intimacy. Now think about your past experiences. How many times have you been on a date, feeling the flow of the conversation, everything seeming perfect on the surface, yet something felt incomplete? The connection wasn't there. Something was missing. That missing piece could very well be in your hands. Women, though they often don't express it directly, yearn for one thing before any physical closeness: a genuine, thoughtful touch. The kind of touch that speaks volumes without saying a word. A simple, gentle massage before intimacy isn't just about relaxing muscles or relieving tension. It's about creating an emotional connection. Why is this so critical? Because for women, emotional intimacy is often just as vital, if not more, than physical intimacy. A massage isn't just a physical act, it's an emotional one. When you take the time to show care and attention in this simple gesture, you're sending a powerful message. I see you. I respect you. I care about you. This is an act that makes her feel safe, valued, and understood. But here's the catch. It's not about going through the motions. It's about presence. It's about intention. It's about connecting with her on a level that transcends mere physical touch. As the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." In the same vein, don't overthink it. Be present. Let your actions, not your words, speak volumes. When you truly understand the power of a simple, mindful touch, you begin to tap into something deeper: emotional trust, connection, and respect. And here's where most men fall short. 99% of men will never understand this subtle but profound truth. They miss out because they fail to recognize the impact of small, intentional acts of care. The result? A lack of emotional intimacy, which leads to shallow relationships that are easy to walk away from. But the moment you realize that these simple gestures are what women truly crave, you've just entered the rarefied 1%. A small act of care, a thoughtful, gentle touch, becomes the bridge that connects you on a deeper emotional level. Women don't just want to be touched, they want to feel seen, heard, and emotionally safe. A good massage before intimacy isn't merely physical. It's an emotional exchange, a step toward deepening your bond. In today's fast-paced world, where instant gratification and fleeting connections dominate, a true emotional connection is rare. Most men will never take the time to understand this. They'll rush through relationships, trying to skip the emotional depth, only to wonder why they're not experiencing lasting connection. But here's the truth. In this age of superficiality, a mindful touch is a rare and valuable commodity. Women are starved for genuine emotional connection, and this simple act of care, rooted in presence and thoughtfulness, can transform your relationship into something profound. Embrace what Stoicism teaches us about patience, discipline, and presence. These ancient principles are not just for personal growth, they are powerful tools for deepening relationships. When you practice Stoicism in your relationships, you stop rushing. You stop pushing for instant results. Instead, you develop a deep understanding of what really matters: true connection, trust, and mutual respect. A simple massage before intimacy is just the beginning. It's the foundation of emotional intimacy, the precursor to a deeper, more fulfilling connection. So, the next time you're with a woman, remember this. Your touch can be more than just a prelude to intimacy. It can be an expression of trust, care, and respect. Don't underestimate the power of this simple, mindful gesture. Practice these Stoic principles in your relationships, and you'll find that small, intentional actions often speak louder than words. You'll find yourself standing out from the crowd, entering the 1% of men who truly understand that emotional intimacy is the foundation of all lasting connections. When you master this, you'll not only have deep, meaningful relationships, but you'll also create a life of genuine connection, trust, and love. Second secret: the hand on her back in public. In the maze of modern relationships, there's a simple yet powerful gesture that stands out, a gesture so small, yet brimming with significance. It's a simple hand on her back in public. To the untrained eye, it might seem like nothing more than a casual touch, but in reality, it speaks volumes. This quiet act communicates protection, care, and most importantly, pride in being with her. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This simple gesture, often overlooked, can elevate a man to the 1% of men who understand the art of subtlety and strength in their relationships. Think about this for a moment. Women don't need grand, attention-grabbing gestures to feel valued. They need a partner who, through small actions, shows that he's truly present, that he is by her side in every sense of the word. The hand on her back is a silent message that you are her protector. But it's not about dominance. It's about respect, about showing her that you stand beside her with pride. This gesture is about solidarity, a shared moment that says, "We're in this together." It's an unspoken bond, forged not in words, but in presence. This small act taps into something deeper within a woman's instincts. It's not just a matter of physical contact. It's about the emotional security that comes with knowing you're there, grounded in who you are and what you represent. The Stoic life lessons emphasize emotional independence, but they also teach us the value of being a reliable source of support for those we care about. In a world filled with uncertainty, a woman desires a man who is steady, who can offer her that firm foundation. A hand on her back, steady and reassuring, is a reflection of your inner strength and emotional control. It says that no matter what's happening around you, you are a pillar of support, and she is not alone. This is where the difference lies. 99% of men might overlook this simple gesture, thinking it's unnecessary or insignificant, but those men are missing the opportunity to create a deeper connection. What is Stoicism if not the mastery of self, to become a pillar of stability and dependability for those we love? It's not about being overly emotional or reactive, but being present and calm, letting your actions speak louder than words. The hand on her back doesn't need to shout for attention. It quietly reassures her, allowing her to feel safe, cherished, and understood. It's a demonstration of your presence, not in a controlling manner, but in a way that complements her space and your shared space together. In modern life, where distractions and pressures often pull us in many directions, the beauty of this gesture is that it's easy to forget how impactful it can be. Yet, this simple sign of physical affection can be the difference between merely existing in a relationship and truly thriving within it. So, when you step out with her, remember that it's not always the grand romantic gestures that will keep her close, but the subtle, grounded ones. The hand on her back will always speak louder than 1,000 empty promises. Remember, in the wisdom of Epictetus, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. So don't overcomplicate things. Be there, be present, and be steady. Take this lesson into your life and apply it not just in relationships, but in everything you do. Master your own presence, and you'll naturally become the kind of man that attracts respect and admiration, not by force, but by the quiet power of your actions. This, in itself, is the essence of Stoic life lessons: strength in simplicity and wisdom in subtlety. Place your hand on her back with intention. Remind yourself, I am her calm in chaos, her steady presence in a noisy world. Say it out loud. Embrace the power of subtlety, knowing that this small gesture speaks volumes about who you are, a man of strength, stability, and care. Let this action become a reflection of your inner discipline and emotional control. Every time life tries to pull you away, remember this moment and the impact of being truly present. This is your chance to rise above the 99% and become the man she can trust and admire. Stick with me, because this journey into mastering presence and connection is just beginning. There's so much more to discover, and every step forward will reveal the quiet strength within you. Stay tuned. Together, we'll uncover the art of transforming simplicity into profound connection. Place your hand on her back with intention. Remind yourself, I am her calm in chaos, her steady presence in a noisy world. Say it out loud. Embrace the power of subtlety, knowing that this small gesture speaks volumes about who you are, a man of strength, stability, and care. Let this action become a reflection of your inner discipline and emotional control. Every time life tries to pull you away, remember this moment and the impact of being truly present. This is your chance to rise above the 99% and become the man she can trust and admire. Stick with me, because this journey into mastering presence and connection is just beginning. There's so much more to discover, and every step forward will reveal the quiet strength within you. Stay tuned. Together, we'll uncover the art of transforming simplicity into profound connection. Third secret: the art of flirting with respect. The third secret to becoming the 1% of men that women can't resist is mastering the art of flirting with respect. Many men mistakenly believe that women don't enjoy flirtation, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. Women love being flirted with, but it needs to be done with subtlety, class, and respect. Flirting isn't about making bold or crude moves. It's a strategic game where every action matters. Picture it like a game of chess, where each move is deliberate and carries purpose. The goal is simple: make her feel desired without making her feel objectified. Show genuine interest in her while leaving just enough mystery to keep her intrigued. Intrigue is one of the most powerful forces in attraction. You don't need cheesy pickup lines or to pretend to be someone you're not. Instead, focus on humor and sincere, understated compliments that leave her smiling without feeling pressured. This form of flirtation creates an emotional connection while ensuring she feels respected and valued. Imagine you're at a social event and spot a woman across the room. Instead of rushing over with exaggerated praise or awkward flattery, you casually share a witty observation. It's effortless, light-hearted, and leaves her wondering what you'll say next. In that moment, you've sparked her curiosity without crossing any boundaries. The power lies in your ability to maintain composure and keep your intentions wrapped in subtlety. This approach of flirting creates intrigue and leaves her thinking about you long after the conversation ends. It's the perfect balance of showing interest while not revealing everything about yourself all at once. Why does this approach work so effectively? It aligns with a core Stoic principle: emotional independence and restraint. When you flirt with respect, you're not desperate for validation. You show that you are comfortable with who you are and your intentions, which is incredibly attractive. People are naturally drawn to someone who's self-assured, not someone who seeks constant affirmation. Think about the people you found attractive. Often, it's the ones who are mysterious yet approachable, who don't reveal their entire self right away. That's the power of restrained attraction. It's an embodiment of Stoic happiness. You find peace and confidence within yourself, not relying on the validation of others. This approach not only makes you more appealing to women, but it also encourages personal growth. By practicing this subtle and respectful flirting, you'll sharpen your ability to communicate with emotional intelligence, which will benefit every area of your life. So ask yourself, are you the kind of man who rushes to impress? Or do you leave a little mystery and show genuine interest without desperation? By embracing Stoic wisdom and mastering the art of respectful flirting, you'll find that your relationships, romantic or otherwise, become more meaningful and authentic. And this shift in approach will not only enhance your romantic life, but will also boost your confidence and emotional strength, placing you among the 1% of men who truly understand the power of respect and subtlety. By blending Stoic principles with modern dating dynamics, you'll learn when to act and when to step back, creating an environment of respect and intrigue. It's not about grand gestures, but about making every interaction count in a way that leaves a lasting impact. Women love a man who knows how to flirt with respect, so become that man. Let your actions speak louder than words, and watch it as your relationships transform. If you're ready to take your flirting game to the next level, drop a comment saying, "I flirt with respect," and prepare for even more powerful content coming your way. Fourth secret: be her hero, the protector. This lesson may appear simple, but it carries profound significance. Women appreciate a man who takes the lead in standing by them, especially when they face difficult or uncomfortable situations. Despite the modern progress in promoting female empowerment and independence, every woman still has an innate desire to feel protected, supported, and safe. It's not about playing the role of a knight in shining armor or swooping in to rescue her from every crisis. Rather, it's the small, meaningful actions that make a powerful impact, like stepping in when someone disrespects her or offering your support when she's facing an uncomfortable conversation. It's even as simple as being her rock during a disagreement, showing that you are there for her no matter what. By doing this, you activate a primal part of her nature, the part that longs for consistency, stability, and someone she can trust. This is a quiet yet powerful way to become her anchor, the one person she can rely on when everything else seems uncertain. Imagine how valuable it is to be that person in her life, the one who supports her when others won't, not through loud declarations, but through calm, steady presence. In the modern world, where so much emphasis is placed on grand gestures, the truth is that real protection and heroism lie in the simple things. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you act as her protector, not through heroic stunts, but through consistent actions that demonstrate respect and care, you show her that you are someone she can depend on, someone who values her in a way that goes beyond words. Stoic happiness doesn't come from grandiose gestures. It's rooted in small, steady acts of wisdom and strength in a relationship. By embodying this Stoic principle of calm, unwavering support, you not only become the man she can rely on, but you also align yourself with Stoicism by remaining composed and thoughtful in moments of adversity. Imagine how different our relationships would be if every man understood the true power of being present for someone when they need it the most. It's not about being loud or overbearing. It's about being there in the quiet moments, offering a sense of security and reassurance. Women cherish the man who protects their dignity, not by force, but through actions that affirm their worth. It's in the subtlety of standing up for her when it counts, showing your strength through presence, not words. As you move through life, understand that this quiet protection can create a lasting bond, one built on trust, respect, and the steady assurance that you are always there for her. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where she might need your support, step up without hesitation. Be her protector, be her anchor. The difference you make may seem small in the moment, but it will have an everlasting impact. In a world that can sometimes feel uncertain, a man who offers this kind of steady, reliable presence is a game changer, both in her life and in the lives of those around him. If you found value in this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another lesson. And before you go, drop a comment below. A true Stoic man never loses. Feel free to share your thoughts or discuss anything about the content in the comments section. I'd love to hear your feedback. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and remember, you were the prize all along.